A U.S. government advisory panel endorses Pfizer's coronavirus vaccine. The FDA is expected to follow the recommendations issued by its expert advisors. The group says the shot appears safe and effective against the coronavirus in people 16 and older. A final FDA decision is expected within days. Healthcare workers and nursing home residents would get vaccinated first. Here in Maryland, the University of Maryland Medical Center has its first ultra-cold freezer for storage of the vaccine. And more freezers are on the way for other UMMS hospitals across the state. MedStar Health is also preparing for the storage of the vaccine once it becomes available, getting their new ultra-cold freezer prepared.
This positive news about the vaccine comes as more than 3,000 new COVID cases are reported in Maryland in just the past 36 hours, and we see the highest numbers of hospitalizations since the pandemic started. Today, Baltimore's mayor will update the city's response to the pandemic as he and other local leaders issue new restrictions in an effort to stop the spread. WJZ is live this morning. Annie Rose Ramos has more as several jurisdictions begin this crackdown. Annie Rose, good morning.
Hi, Tim. Good morning to you. Well, starting tonight at 5 p.m., both indoor and outdoor dining here in the city will be banned, and Anne Arundel County will soon follow suit. But Governor Hogan says he won't feel pressured by local politicians to add any restrictions or shut things down statewide.
It is a death sentence for a number of these small businesses, so we will take those actions only when we really absolutely deem them to be essential.
Governor Larry Hogan did not add any restrictions despite calls for him to do so. His major announcements involve the economy. $75 million in loans to Maryland businesses will be forgiven, and a new executive order will provide businesses relief to increases in unemployment taxes.
I'm most concerned about the dollars into the people's hands in their pockets that are struggling, and there's so many people. You know, we've paid out something like $9 billion in unemployment.
Hogan said with some restaurants on the brink of closure, he does not think outdoor dining should be banned.
It doesn't compute with most of any of the advice we've gotten from anywhere.
I'm not the only one in the region that is taking action.
Anne Arundel's county executive announced all indoor and outdoor dining must stop. That starts on Wednesday. Carryout can continue, but the dining ban will last for 4 weeks.
The governor was very clear recently that local jurisdictions should do what they believe is necessary to push down the numbers.
Anne Arundel joins Baltimore City with an indoor and outdoor dining ban. Prince George's County will ban indoor dining only, and Montgomery County's executive wants to do the same thing. And Tim, Governor Hogan also discussed vaccines yesterday. He says the first doses of the vaccine are ready to roll out for Maryland's frontline healthcare workers, with the federal government sending them directly to the hospitals. Reporting live, I'm Annie Rose Ramos for WJZ.
Thank you, Annie Rose. There are some other rules in Anne Arundel County to tell you about. Beginning this Wednesday at 5, personal service establishments will be decreased to 25% capacity. The same goes for gyms and the live casino. Masks will be required at fitness centers, and there will be no food or drink service at the casino. Meantime, religious institutions will be reduced to 33% capacity. Theaters and indoor and outdoor entertainment venues will be closed. Also, all organized sports or practice will be suspended. On January 13th, the county executive will reevaluate.
The high number of hospitalizations in Maryland is concerning doctors. Kelsey Kushner has reaction from health experts.
It's a record-setting number of hospitalizations in the state of Maryland.
Today we have 1,720 COVID patients hospitalized in Maryland, which is our highest total ever during the entire pandemic.
Governor Hogan says Thursday 416 Marylanders are in the ICU, the highest level since June 6th, and health officials say it's putting a strain on staffing.
That is our #1 concern, making sure we have the right bed and the right staff to care for the patients that we're expecting to come.
Hogan says more than 87% of acute and intensive care unit beds are occupied, and 143 surge beds are currently in use at alternate care sites. Senior Vice President of Nursing and Operations at Shock Trauma, Karen Doyle, says compared to the start of the pandemic, hospitals are better prepared with PPE gear and supplies. But as the cases climb, so does the concern for available hospital beds.
It's 2 weeks post-Thanksgiving, and The predictions are that the volumes are going to continue to grow as we move into the, holiday season.
The state says they've taken several steps to respond to the latest surge, including building a hospital inside the Baltimore Convention Center, doubling the number of outbreak response teams, and mobilizing unprecedented medical staffing. Although Maryland hospitals are not in a critical state, Doyle says she's fearful of what the holidays will bring.
Now we need everybody to adhere to wearing masks, social distancing, staying with your inner circle, your inner bubble.
Now, doctors are urging people avoid any type of travel for the upcoming holidays to help bring those case numbers back down. Reporting in Baltimore, Kelsey Kirshner for WJZ.
Baltimore City Public Schools will pause all in-person learning a few days before winter break. Monday the 21st through Wednesday the 23rd, classes will be virtual. In-person learning and meal sites will also be paused the week after winter break. As of right now, students will be brought back into the classroom on January 11th. The district says there are concerns about family gatherings around the holidays.